So I'm here with Meg and her beautiful Goldendoodle puppies. She had 7 of them, 5 boys and 2 girls, and her due date was originally on Saturday, but she didn't end up having them until Monday morning. So she ovulates late in her heat cycle, which means that her due date is going to be pushed back. So average for dogs, a due date would be 60 days after a successful tie, but for her, it's about 65. So that would have been on a Saturday when she would have had her puppies. Well, Saturday came and she was not showing any signs of going into first stage of labor, but she was acting normal. She was acting happy, you know, herself. So I didn't think anything of it. And then around 3 a.m. Sunday morning, she started going into first stage of labor. So I knew at that time, okay, well, it's gonna be 24 hours after that she's gonna have her first puppy, because she's usually right on time with being in that 24-hour time frame from when she starts her first stage of labor until going into second stage, which I think that's second stage of actually pushing the puppies out. So that would have been 3 a.m. Monday morning. 3 a.m. Monday morning came, she was still in the first stage of labor. She wasn't contracting, and I was growing a little bit concerned. I could still feel the puppies moving in her, so I was just assuming, okay, well, they're probably lining up to come out into the world. So I guess I will just kind of stay awake because I can't sleep at this point, and just keep an eye out on her. And if she doesn't have her puppies by the time it's like around 9 a.m., we're gonna have to take her to the vet, because if you hold off on having the puppies delivered, that can cause risks to the mom and the puppies, and we don't want to have any issues with anyone. So around 9 o'clock came, still nothing, and so I was worried. I felt her belly, I could feel them moving, so I knew the puppies were okay, but I didn't want to take any risks for any of the puppies to suffer or the mom. So I started packing up to get ready to go to the vet, and she started having her puppies, which I was so glad. So she ended up having them Monday morning. Like I said, there's 7 of them. They're F1 standard Goldendoodles, which means they are first generation. The dad of these puppies is my standard poodle, Louie. I'll post a picture of him here. And obviously, she's the mom. This is Meg, she's my golden retriever. And as you can see, there are different colors with these chicken fingers. I think they look like chicken fingers, so that's why I call them that. We have a few darker ones and a few lighter ones, and I will show you up closer each one of the puppies so you guys can get a better view of what they look like. But let's talk about dates. So they were born on Monday, March 21st, which means they're gonna be 6 weeks old, which is when we do selections, on May 2nd. So that's the first week in May. That's when we start doing selections, which I'll talk more about that later. And then they're gonna be able to go to their homes probably the weekend of May 14th and 15th. They turn 8 weeks old on the 16th, which usually they can go home around that last weekend, right before they turn 8 weeks old. So that's no problem. I'll be taking them to the vet that week of 7 weeks old. Where are you going, Meg? Where are you going? What are you doing? You wanna get more comfortable? Move? That's fine. That's fine. We let you do whatever you want here. So yeah, so they'll be ready to go home on the weekend of the 14th of May. So you guys can write that on your calendar. So like I said, they'll be turning 6 weeks old on the first week of May, which is May 2nd. Well, you keep moving and they're not gonna like that when you keep moving. Come here, Meg. Come here. Come here. Well, you can't. She just wants me to rub her chest. All right, well, come over here. We gotta finish the video, and then I'll give you belly rubs. Okay. Okay. Make sure they're around you. So, anyways, at 6 weeks old, we'll do selections. Which, if you're not in the area, we can do that through videos. We can do that through pictures, FaceTime, anything that will make it easier for you guys to select. I can also pick out the puppy that you want for you if you want me to do that. But if you're in the area, it's always awesome to come over and pick out your puppy in person. So if you're able to do that, I would suggest doing that. So I did a little bit of rearranging so I can show you guys the puppies to where I don't get them all mixed up. Meg is back in her little whelping cage, and I'm going to show you each of the puppies one by one so you guys can get an idea of what their color is and which ones are light and which ones are dark. So we'll go ahead and get started with this first one. This is a little girl. She's like beige in color. She's not the lightest, but she's also not the darkest. And these puppies, since they're F1, they're gonna get to be more of the wavy coat. So wavy, a little bit curly. This is another girl. It's so funny how I picked up both of the girls, the first two. So obviously you can see she's darker. She's much darker. And if I'll put these two side by side, you can see that the darker one is also bigger. So these are, they don't like this, but we'll get for it. So these are both of the girls. Okay, Meg. Okay. And so these are all boys here. Just to make sure I'm not getting them mixed up. Here's another little boy. The girl is a little bit darker than him, the dark girl I mean. And he's also tan in color. Okay. And this is the lightest boy. He was actually the firstborn. He's the one that got it all started for the rest of the pups. So I thank you for getting her contractions started, because they're the ones that determine when they come out. And sometimes they just don't want to come out because they're so cuddly and warm inside mom, but usually they want to come out because they're getting pretty cramped. So thank you for being the first one. So this is a lighter puppy. He's the lightest one in the whole litter, I believe. He's like a cream color and he's pretty big. So yes, our special boy here. Here's another boy. Obviously you can tell he's a lot smaller and he's darker also. Usually these Goldendoodles grow to be about 60 to 70 pounds. Here's another little boy. Pretty much the same color as the one I just showed you, but maybe a little bit darker. Very sweet. Mwah. And here's our last boy. Yeah. Same color also. Like a brown color. Very sweet. So normally I would be contacting everyone who was on the list to start placing deposits for the puppies, but since Honey is actually due to have puppies this coming weekend, which is actually her daughter, to have F1 to B standard Goldendoodles, I'm gonna hold off on contacting you guys just yet, just because I want to be able to give you guys an option on if you want to be on either Honey's litter or Meg's litter. They're pretty much gonna go home around the same time, and selection will be about the same time, just like a week later for Honey's, obviously. But Honey's are gonna be F1Bs because she's the F1 Goldendoodle and I bred her with my poodle Louie. So they're gonna be F1B standard Goldendoodle puppies, and so if you're interested in a standard Goldendoodle puppy for either or, there are spots available still. I only have spots available for standard size puppies, not for any other size. So if you are interested, please message me on my Facebook business page and I'll send you the application. You could be added to the list for the standard size puppies. So I guess that's it for now. Let me just bring the camera so you can see them. She's getting all settled here. Yes, you good mama. You good mama. But I guess that's it for now. Thank you so much for everyone who watches my videos and for everyone who has interest in my puppies. I really appreciate it. I love all the comments you guys post on all my videos and everything like that, and just everything that you guys do. I just love it so much. So I guess that's it for now. Message me if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.